Hello everyone, my name is Giselle Garrido and I am the Family Engagement Specialist Intern through the Summer 2020 ACE program here at CIS&T. This presentation will be about the different opportunities that high school students can consider after graduation. For parents, your role is crucial during this time as your teen navigates the different opportunities after high school. Preparing and assisting your teen as they prepare for life after high school is an important task. Going to college, getting a job, or taking some time off are common choices that teens face. In this presentation, we will discuss different opportunities and how you can help your future adult-to-be make the best choice. One of the first options that students have is vocational or trade school. This is realistic, practical, and specialized trades in fields such as automotive, plumbing, heating, cosmetology, becoming a pharmacy technician, pursuing your certified nursing assistant, or becoming a medical assistant, or if you're interested in dental, then a dental assistant. Courses can be 3 months to up to 2 years, and some of the benefits of this option is having a career in mind and you want to start working as soon as possible. You want to enter growing and in-demand fields. You also want to increase your earning potential, and you want a short and flexible education. Another option for students is community college. This is an institution in which you can complete 2 years of an associate's degree, or you can obtain a certification, or just take the needed courses to then transfer to a 4-year institution. There are typically 2 paths that you can take at community college. One of them being the academic transfer to a university, which means that you can fulfill your general education requirements at community college and then transfer to a 4-year institution. Typical courses can be in English, science, social or behavioral science, history and government, communication, or humanities. Another route that you can take is career-focused programs. So this reduces the general education requirements and you take more classes specific to the degree that you're interested in. And some of this can be in nursing, automotive technology, or accounting. And this can vary also in regards to the school that you choose and their programs. The infographic provided on the slide is to compare community college versus trade school. So for trade school, the coursework is more specialized on your chosen career field, and there's not many extra or general courses, which means it's a faster track, but it also provides less room to explore other fields. The learning environment is more hands-on, and in regards to community college, it's more of a rounded education in which you take classes outside of your chosen career field, and these credits can be applied towards a university degree. The learning environment is more classroom and lecture oriented, and it can also be hands-on depending on your field. For trade school, the length of study is usually less than 2 years, and of course it varies by the program. Then there's also opportunities to do it full-time, in person, or part-time, as well as online tracks. And it states that the average cost is $33,000, but typically through research that I've done, it's about an investment of $2,000 to up to $15,000 for all of your degree. And you can always apply to loans, grants, and field-specific scholarships to reduce that cost. For community college, the length of study is typically 2 years if you want to complete your associates. If you decide to do more of the academic transfer, it could be less. The options of study are typically in-person, full-time, or part-time, as well as online tracks. And typically for your community college education for 2 years, on average, it's about $20,000 worth of an investment. And this can vary depending if you apply to FAFSA, and you can do Pell Grants, state-specific programs, scholarships, or take out loans. By completing trade school, you earn your certificate or diploma. Depending on the program, you can also take the licensing exam or obtain an apprenticeship, just depending on your chosen field in school. And this is ideal for someone who is sure of the career field they want to go into. They have more of hands-on learning experiences, and they want to obtain credentials and join the workforce quickly. For community college, you can obtain your associate's degree, in some cases obtain your certificate or diploma, especially if you've completed course requirements for that chosen field. And this is ideal for someone who would like to test out a few fields before settling on one. You learn well in a classroom setting, and you're able to devote 2 years to your education. Attending a university is where you can complete your undergraduate degree, which typically takes up to 4 years to complete. You can obtain your Bachelor's of Arts or your Bachelor's of Science in your chosen field of study. This is also a stepping stone for students interested in pursuing graduate school, in which there is more in-depth tracks in law, business, medical school, education, and much more. Many students who graduate high school decide to take a gap year. A gap year is a period, whether it's a semester or up to a year, taken by an individual as a break. If used wisely, this can be an opportunity for students to be active in their interests and take time to decide what career they want to pursue. I spoke to parents and students about their opinion on the pros and cons of a gap year, and parents said the following. A pro of taking a gap year is that it provides time if the student is not certain on what they want to do in school or are low on money, which means that they can take time to pursue one of their career interests while earning income. However, it is highly important that the student stays active in order to decide on what career field they want to do. Cons of taking a gap year depend on the student's age, what it is they want to do, and when they want to do it, how intrinsically motivated they are, and it may take them longer to complete the plan of study. From a student perspective, a pro of taking a gap year is that they can use that time to gain experience in one of their interests. So for example, they could be a receptionist or maybe volunteer in the healthcare field to see if that's something that interests them. And a con of taking a gap year is that it takes longer to complete your academic goals or you can lose motivation. During the gap year, students can partake in a job, whether it's part-time or full-time employment, and this is beneficial for students who want to explore a career field while earning income. Another option is shadowing. So shadowing is the opportunity to speak to someone in your field of interest or observe them and learn more about the day-to-day of their job. This is a great opportunity to network and truly see the role in more of an employment capacity. Another option is that students can take that time to travel, or students can also do community service. The U.S. offers an AmeriCorps program, which offers community service in nonprofits or just general places that need assistance. If you're a full-time member, you can receive a small stipend for basic living expenses, plus the opportunity to obtain an educational stipend for college or vocational training. Students can also become a minimum time member and they can receive an educational stipend. If you want to learn more, you can click on the link provided there, or if not, then you can also take time to do community service in a more local area. You can find an interest and search online for places that are looking for volunteers. This can be in animal shelters, food pantries, nonprofits, or hospitals. Lastly, another opportunity that students can do during their gap year is partake in an internship. An internship is a good way to gain experience in the field that you're interested in. The benefits of this is that students can acquire knowledge and develop skills, gain experience and exposure to your chosen field, begin establishing a professional network, and build a stronger resume. Another option that students have is the armed forces. The United States has the Army, the Navy, the Marines, and the Coast Guard, and here is the general description of each along with the link if anyone is interested in learning more. Financial assistance is offered to students interested in pursuing vocational or trade school, go to community college, or attend a university. So the FAFSA is for the students who are a U.S. citizen, are a permanent resident with an alien registration card, they are a conditional permanent resident, or are an eligible non-citizen with an arrival or departure record. If not, there is also the TAFSPA, which is the Texas Application for State Financial Aid, and it's for students classified as a Texas resident who cannot apply to financial aid. And the link for that is also provided to click on the application for this school year. If you want to find more information as it pertains to your school, please contact their financial aid office to learn more. Communication is an essential part to have during this time as your teen navigates choices that they have after high school. For you as a parent, it is important to listen to your teen's interests, worries, and struggles. Listening and providing reassurance is helpful. Provide respect and support while giving up some control. This is the time for teens to develop decision-making skills and problem-solving skills. If your teen is moving away from home, prepare him or her to be self-sufficient. This includes conversations about day-to-day living skills such as cooking, cleaning, laundry, paying bills, groceries, budgeting, and relationships. Have patience during this time, and remember that the values that you taught your child are instilled in them and they know them. How to start the conversation. Sometimes it can be really hard to bring up this conversation about college or the opportunities that students have after high school. The table below shows how you as a parent can bring that conversation up from a young age. In elementary school, you can casually ask, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" In this way, you can motivate them to dream big, do well in school, and not have any pressure as they consider these possibilities. This question can be asked while your child is engaging in pretend play as a police officer, a cook, a doctor, or a teacher. It's important that as a parent, you encourage them to dream and let them know that with hard work, they can do it. Another opportunity to have this conversation is attending college campus events. You can take your student to a nearby university and watch a sports game, or maybe attend an educational camp that is being hosted, just to kind of spark that interest. For middle school, you can openly discuss their thoughts about their options after high school. There shouldn't be any pressure, but it's important to just see what they are considering. Also, remind them that good grades and developing strong study habits can set them up for success in high school and beyond. In high school, it is important to contact your career counselor. Both Denton and Louisville ISD have career counselors at the high schools. Additionally, CIS has traditional site coordinators at the campuses to assist students as well. The student can also talk to teachers, family, and friends about their experiences on what they did after high school and how that brought them to where they are now. Make sure that they also understand that good grades count. Additionally, it's important to have conversations about the schools that your student is considering if they're interested in higher education, and also talk about financial aid, maybe visit the campus, and much more. So as we mentioned in the previous slide, it is important to get in contact with a career counselor. The ACE program ends once your child completes 8th grade and can provide an uneasy feeling on how to navigate high school. However, there are traditional CIS site coordinators in the high schools that you can contact by clicking on the link or asking one of the ACE site coordinators for assistance. Clicking on the links provided for both Denton and Louisville ISD, you will see the campus name, the traditional site coordinator's name, their email, and their phone number. There is also career counselors provided by the district. In Denton ISD, there are counselors for each high school. You can click on the link to see which one it is. And for Louisville, the link is provided for each high school that CIS&T serves to contact that career counselor. Thank you so much for joining me on this presentation. Should you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact my supervisor, the ACE Program Director, Diana Vargas at dvargas@cisnt.org. Thank you.